Hello everyone, Digital Labyrinth here. This box has arrived this morning from Scan. It's got all the parts in it for a new build from my dad, so let's go and see what's inside.
Looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves, and there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control when we feel like the world is against us. We're trying to find ourselves without.
So what I've gone for is Kingston 120GB solid state for the boot drive. I've got 8GB of Corsair Vengeance 233MHz RAM, a 1TB Seagate hard drive for storage. I've got the AMD A8-7650K APU, which has got the built-in R7 graphics. Connecting all that to an ASRock Super Alloy FM2A 88M HD R3. Powered by an Aero-cooled X-Predator 550M modular power supply. Housed inside the Carbide 88R.
Now which way do we go is the question to ask. There are so many choices that it's hard not to look past. What is real and what is fake, and the risk we have to take. Will we know what is throwing off our balance? We're trying to find ourselves without the defining word.
Alright, now that you've seen what's going inside, I'm going to get on with building it. Corsair Carbide Series 88R M80X Tower has got SSD compatibility, front panel audio and USB 3. It's got room for a full-size graphics card and power supply. It's got room for 520mm fans. It's got a side window to show off all your components, and you can also fit a 240mm front panel radiator if you want to upgrade to liquid cooling, as well as plenty of cable routing options. Inside the box for the ASRock FM2A88M motherboard, you'll find the manual, driver CD, the I/O shield, and some SATA cabling. Inside the box for the AMD A8-7650K, you'll find the APU itself, the warranty documents, and the stock cooler and fan. When placing the APU into the motherboard, we want to make sure that the yellow triangle on the APU lines up with the triangle on the motherboard socket. Release the socket lever into the open position. Gently place the APU into the socket and then relock the lever. The stock cooler and fan comes with its own pre-applied thermal paste. Hook the latches onto the socket and tighten. Then plug the CPU fan into the CPU header on the motherboard. Now it's time to fit the I/O shield to the case. Gently lower the motherboard down and line it up with the I/O shield. Push it into place. Place the provided screws at the relevant points on the motherboard and tighten them up. Next up, we're going to fit the RAM modules. Line the notch up on the memory module with the relevant points on the RAM slot. Push down until they click into place. Now it's time to fit the solid state drive. The Carbide 88R has two hidden spaces in the cable management area for solid state drives. Using the provided screws, attach it in place. Now I'm going to fit the 1TB hard drive. The Carbide 88R comes with screwless brackets. Attach them to the hard drive by pushing them into place in the screw threads. Then simply push the hard drive into the drive cage until it clicks. So I've just been to my local PC store. I've picked up the last remaining parts. So first up I'm going to put in the optical drive. Again, the Corsair Carbide 88R comes with screwless fittings for optical drives, so simply remove the optical drive slot cover and slot the drive into place. The last component to go in is the power supply, so let's go and see what's inside the box. So inside we've got the power supply unit, various modular cable fixings, a power lead, and 4 screws to fix it to the case. At first I thought it was an earthquake, but it was just a cat rubbing the tripod. Anyway, after I was rudely interrupted, before you fit the power supply into the case, make sure that you put the wires through the side before you fix it in. Take the 24-pin cable and connect that to the motherboard. Take the ATX 12-volt cable and connect that to the motherboard as well. Then take the case fan cable and connect that to the chassis fan header. Right, I'm going to wire the rest of the components up and let you see what it looks like. It's time to put the case back together and see what this build looks like.
But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go, 'cause I am happy on this island. I never want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
Finally, let's push the power button and bring this thing to life. Install your favourite operating system. So this concludes the end of my build. I've really enjoyed putting this one together. The Carbide 88R was really easy to work with. So thanks for watching guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Please leave some feedback and I'll see you next time.